Good morning, my friends. I am just waking up here, and just about a half an hour ago, and I got to bed really quite late. Went to a performance last night. It was such a wonderful experience going to the show at the theater school. It's great to see the new it's great to see the new generations coming out, and it was urban dance. It was the jazz and modern department of the theater school, and that was really a cool evening with the school. And yeah, anyway, so I got home late after a long day of teaching and rehearsing at the school, at the conservatory, which was also lovely. I had a really great day, so I didn't sleep very long, but I'm up this morning again. I'm going to take that train to Rotterdam, and I decided to do a morning talk for at least a few days straight. I don't know. I have a request from Timothy, and hello, Timothy. Good morning, my friend. And since you asked me, I'm going to do this morning talk this morning, and I'm just going to be free. Why is my Wi-Fi like turning off and on? Anyhow, I'm using my better camera this morning, which you can also comment on if you want to, but I thought it's just better. It's just more crystal clear. And I paid a lot of fucking money for this camera so I could vlog and channel and all that, so I could look prettier, whatever that means. Okay, I'm gonna talk, I think what I'm gonna talk about this morning is the power of intention, and what you intend can become true. And because in my life, I have been motivated, of course, by dance, but my intentions of getting out of my hometown and getting out of the place where I was growing up, in the sense, just not in the sense that I felt I just really wanted to get away and you know, to find my world again and find my tribe. So this has been a very long journey for me since I was a little boy, and considering the possibility of dance taking me around the world was an intention of mine, because as soon as I started to dance, I figured out that this was a universal language, and I could actually, it was actually a ticket for me to get away, just so I could discover, because I was always so curious about what is beyond Alabama, or Florence, Alabama. What is beyond that, that little place, because there's a big world out there, and I was just always so curious about what could be possible with using dance. So anyway, thank God I love dance, and one day I will talk about my career, and about foresight, about my career as a dancer in the companies, but I'm not going to do that in the morning talks. I would just do those later, and I won't request from people. Also in the morning talk to request. Back to the power of intention. I believe that if whatever you intend, you can intend into your reality. And what I've seen in my experience is that everything that I intended to do has manifested, basically. I still have, because of those intentions, I have other desires that are born from those intentions. And so it always continues to develop, if you will. I think the intention, because once I get there, I intended to have a career in dance internationally and as a dancer, and now I have lived in 5 countries, and I have traveled around the world into many far-off places that I never thought I would be, just because of dance, and that intention was always there. Hey darling, that's China. That's my little girl. I see her in the back. Anyhow, no, seriously, so that was my intention, and that became true. And so another example of intention and the power of intention, I don't think it's just because I'm talented. Of course, my talent was a motivator for me because I got accepted for that. And when you feel like you're seen and you feel like you're heard, which I feel absolutely from the support of my subscribers at the moment, I feel that. So when I feel that, I intend to do more and I intend to do better, because it's we are, you know, without sounding too cliche, we are one. And I can't do something without the other. So it's so nice to be, it was so nice to be seen and to be encouraged to do that. So that intention became a reality, and I traveled around the world, and I've lived, you know, like I said, in these countries, and here I am in Holland. And it's I think it's a very rare thing that someone from where I'm from, it is, because ballet was like basically obsolete for guys. I was the only guy in my school. In Florence, Alabama, and that intention of dance took me far away from home. And so the other things that I intended, like I intended that I would one day teach, and that one day teach ballet. And when I stopped dancing, I had done a course, actually a teaching course, and I didn't finish that teaching course in Frankfurt when I was doing it, because I just I was doing so many other things. And actually I had alongside of that started my own little how can you say, school and students, or possibilities. I created possibilities so I could actually teach. And so now I am an international teacher, and of many things, of choreography workshop, choreographic workshops, improvisational workshops, classical ballet class, to all genres of dance. And that has always been, that was something that I intended, and it exploded. And I never intended to be a ballet master, but that also came when I was just thinking, oh, I would love to just work with dancers, because when I was, I had ruptured my Achilles, which is another topic, which is was a very difficult part of my life, a time in my life. And I was off for 2 years. I ruptured it twice, and that was very difficult for me to go through. And that was a huge growth. So those injuries were very, very important for me to grow from. And maybe that's the part of the path of the intention, because the power of intention is, it really is a truth for me. And what I realize is that anything that I set my mind to, I can achieve. And it may take a short time, it may take a long time, but I believe that the power of that thought that you keep thinking becomes a truth. Is only something you keep thinking, and when you keep thinking that truth, it manifests into your reality. And if you know what I'm talking about, I think, you know, first you got to get through all that drama, you know, that arises, like just my vlogs the other day, or on my channel. Here I expressed my vulnerability, and I expressed myself, and you know, the impermanence of those mental constructs, they do arise. And maybe it's part of the path of the intention that you have. I intend to connect with people, and I intend to open myself up and just be vulnerable so I can learn something. And now, ironically, I get stronger from this, from sharing and everything. And I think that intention is going to bring me somewhere amazing, and somewhere amazing within myself. Not about like what you can, how you can see me, or how you can relate, be impressed by me and my possibilities or whatever. But I'm just here to say that I believe that you can be and do and have anything you want in your life, and that's the power of that intention. But first you got to get clear about what you intend, and then set your mind to it and do it. Just set your mind to it and do it. Inspired right action, to be in spirit. You have to be in spirit. Inspired right action. Wayne Dyer. I heard Wayne Dyer is a great self-help motivator, and I know many of you have read his books, probably. If you haven't, he has passed away, and that was a really sad day for me because I love his books and what this man had given the world, and I can relate to that. And that was his intention, and his intention was to share himself fully and open up, and this professional changed a lot of people's lives and motivated a lot of people. And just with that single intention to help others. And I have that for sure, and that is in everything that I do. And I think that having love and allowing and acceptance, having those things helps that intention manifest. When you have respect, it knows no judgment, because what you intend is what you intend and not what other people intend. So maybe people don't get what you intend, and that's also cool too as well. But you gotta let go of that, because the impermanence of that mental construct of, you know, when you feel lack or limited, it's gonna pass. And so still that intention will always be there, and it will always be there and be it will always be your truth, whether you're conscious of it or subconscious of it. Do you know what I mean? So anyhow, I think that the power of intention is so important in our lives. It has been very important for me. And what do I intend to do? I intend also to become obviously a better person, and for myself, I have that need, of course, absolutely. But the power of that intention is setting me up to do many things out of my comfort zone. And everything, like I said before, everything out of my comfort zone is what is behind that, outside of that box or that comfort zone is the magic. And I feel so good when I achieve that. But it's not, it's the feeling of achieving that for myself that I feel good. It's not about the ego and what people are thinking about you, because yes, the truth is only something you keep thinking. So I think the power of intention is something I live by, and something that motivates me every day. And regardless if I am thinking of it 24, my mouth is so dry, and coffee is really going to help me, for sure. No. Yes, a truth is only something you keep thinking, and what you intend will become your reality. And you have to be patient, and you have to be trustworthy, and you have to be compassionate, understanding, and it has to do, since we are one, you have to be nice to people. You really do. You have to not be on automatic pilot. You have to not be responding like automatically to something, because that intention is part of love, and it knows love, and what love is the motivator of the intention that you desire. And when the universe is ready to give you that, and that intention, it's a beautiful thing. It's really a beautiful thing, and it's happened to me, so many things. I intended to be a choreographer. It was the dream of mine since I was a little boy, since I started dancing in Alabama. I don't know, I just started to make up steps within 1 week. And in fact, I was teaching within like a few weeks. I can't remember, so long ago, but a few weeks. It was very, very soon after I started dancing. And maybe that, of course I didn't know that I would become a teacher, and a well-known teacher like I am now, which is just, yeah, I'm very grateful for that, but I have a lot to learn, and all this. But anyway, I let go of everything, and try to let go so I can experience that intention, if you will. So I hope that made sense. But just remember, be kind to yourself, be kind to people, and your intentions will become your reality quicker. Because it's motivated by love. It really is motivated by love. And it encourages others to be free. It encourages others to be free and to be themselves. When you are kind and you are respectful and you see. No judgment. No judgments will help that intention become quicker, if you know what I mean. So, have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this morning talk. And Timothy, have a great day. And I say Tim or Timothy. It doesn't matter. A big hug to you all. Much love. Keep smiling and stay safe. Yes. And take risks. It's all about risks. It is about risk. I'm here and I took a risk and I am happy. I am. Today I'm really happy. I really am happy today. It's a beautiful day. And my girls are out. Look at my girl. China. China. There she is. Oh, licking herself. All right. All right. Come on. Light. Love is the only truth. Bye. I love when they do that. I'm just gonna do this because it's real and raw. Okay, I love when they do that. Let me find my button back here and bloggers go, bam.